Hey guys. Top Brady. All right, all right. Hey Andre,
Эй, Вадим,
how's it going, man?
все хорошо, у тебя тоже?
Да, все отлично.
Ну, подождем до всех, да?
Да. Let's keep it English. Otherwise, I'm recording
Yeah,
this so people will understand.
yeah. My camera is off, right?
Yeah, it's off
Okay, let's turn
at
it
the
on.
moment. All right. If you guys want to start asking questions, we can start, I guess. Whoever didn't make it, they'll just get the recording, so it's okay. Yeah, you can type your questions in the chat or you can just ask them.
Hi, Vadim.
How you doing?
Pretty good. This is Rich. I've got a general question about the farms, the different farms, and maybe if
Okay.
you could talk a little bit about them.
Yep.
Like which farms, I don't know if you want to get into which farms you're staked in, but like why you would pick a certain farm.
Yep.
There's about
Sure.
15 of them, I guess, right now. And I've noticed some new ones have
Yeah.
popped up in the last couple days.
Sure. Let
Like
me
how do you
open
know
up.
when to leave a farm?
Yeah. Hold on. Let me open the actual StellaSwap so I can
Yeah, just farms in general.
refer as I'm going. So let's see. Farms. Okay, got it open. All right. Well, I mean, there are a few factors, right? You want to consider when you get into a farm. I mean, one is how correlated the two tokens are, right? That's like one factor. The more correlation, the better, right? For example, like Bitcoin and ETH, they usually go together, right? They go down together, they go up together. So like that's what I mean by correlation, right? That's what you want in a farm, for the coins to go, together, up and down. So this way you minimize the impermanent loss when you do get out, right? So that's one factor. The another factor is just look at the projects themselves, right? For example, how risky are they? For like DOT and Glimmer, like super low risk, right? Because DOT and Glimmer are both gas tokens on their networks, Polkadot and Moonbeam, right? So that's pretty solid. Or like USDC Glimmer, USDC is super solid. That's a stable coin, backed one-to-one monthly audits, very like solid choice. So, but at the same time though, USDC Glimmer once Glimmer starts going up, USDC is going to stay the same, right? Because it's a stable coin. So, you know, that's some permanent loss right there. But on the flip side, it doesn't go down as much, right? When the market tanks. So USDC kind of stays the same. So, you know, then there's also the bridge risk, right? Third factor, which is, for example, you know, if you're in native assets like DOT, Glimmer, you know, that there's no bridge risk. Like, for example, you see ETH.WH or WBTC.WH, that's wormhole. That means it's bridged in through wormhole, right? So if wormhole gets hacked, for example, then, you know, and the hackers take their assets, like the actual tokens, right, that stay at the bridge, that might go to zero, like it happened before. But wormhole is super safe. I mean, so I don't think there's much risk of that happening, but there is risk, obviously. You know, there's no zero risk. Yeah. I think those are like the three. And plus, you have to look also at the rewards, right? Like how many people are getting because the more people get into a farm, the less the rewards get, right? Because one big pie and everybody gets a piece, right, of that pie. It's not like it increases. It's the same, the rewards, but it gets split between all the liquidity farmers in that pool. So I think that's like the four things you got to look at. Yeah. And obviously you can, you know, kind of diversify and mix and match between the farms. Like me personally, I'm just in the Well Glimmer farm because I'm, you know, bullish on Moonwell and Moonbeam. And I think they're pretty well correlated. And, you know, the return is good. Like, what's the return now? Yeah, it's still 109%, you know, APY. So they've been pretty steady. And not a lot of people get into that farm for some reason. It's only like 300K. So that's where I'm in, if you want to know my kind of thing.
Now, is that a something to look out for, that there's only 300K invested in that, or some of them have like 40K invested or lower? Does that make it
Well, I mean, it just kind of depends. If the rewards are solid and steady, like Wild Glimmer has been over the past 4 months, right? And it's not like a super sexy farm. Like most people are getting into the featured farms. Like you see, that's why the numbers like 4 million, 2 million, 2 million, like the featured ones.
Yeah.
Because those are the ones that, you know, I guess have the most. It's more solid projects basically, and they get the rewards, so the percentages are big. So like, you know, for example, ETH Glimmer, right? It's more solid than Moonwell Glimmer. That's why people like get into it. But that's my preference. I kind of like to support the Moonbeam projects, like native projects. For example, Well Glimmer, there is no bridge risk because both assets are native, right? They're not bridged in. So, you know, there's none of that. And they're well correlated. So that's two. And there's not a lot of people. Somebody calling me or something? Anyway. Yeah. So that's kind of my reasoning behind that. Yeah. If there's not too much, like for example, like only 40K, that's usually not a good indicator. That means probably the farm is being wound down. Maybe the project doesn't want to contribute rewards anymore, right? Because that's how it works. Like this project, sometimes they can contribute rewards. Like you can see on Well Glimmer, there's like 180,000 well per day, right? That's what Moonwell provides to maintain liquidity for their liquidations. Because Moonwell is a lending platform, kind of like Aave type of thing, only on Moonbeam. Yeah, so they need that liquidity. Yeah, so that's why. I don't know, Rich. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, no, it certainly gives me stuff to look into a little more.
Yeah,
Like for the Well Glimmer pool, is that something you're just gonna stick with? Is that a long-term type of thing?
yeah. It's a long-term type of thing. I've been in there for like I think 3 months or something. So because that's the whole like yield farming kind of equation, right? There is volatility, there's a permanent loss, but you use the yield to compensate for that, right? And then basically in the long term, when both tokens go up during the bull, that's when you want to get out, right? When it's not going to be permanent loss, it's going to be permanent profit, right? That you make it a permanent profit. So that's my strategy, basically. I'm just gonna ride out the bear market in that farm, just collect the yield and wait until both Well and Glimmer go up past the values that I entered, right? And then I get out, I actually take more money out than I put in. So I make money twice, you know, on my principal and on the yield, right? At least that's the strategy. That's what everybody should be doing.
Now, are you going to be doing a separate thing, or that where you you sort of give tips like this monthly or weekly or
Yeah,
newsletter type of thing, or?
yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna do just like a YouTube videos. I'll just do like a screen cap of like, old farms, new farms, and kind of give my opinion. Obviously, it's not financial advice. I can't predict the future, right? So, but all I can do is just give my opinion on what new farms are, what's going on. So yeah, that's in the plans, and I'll be sending out like a monthly thing, I guess, because they don't change that quickly. I mean, it's not like an every week they put in new farms, so we don't need to do it like every week.
Right.
But like once a month, or if there's something crazy going on, some kind of action. I mean, right now, for example, Moonbeam, they're running that Moonbeam Ignite program where Moonbeam gave $4 million grant to StellaSwap, which is like 12 million Glimmer tokens. And all those tokens are going to liquidity farmers. Like StellaSwap is not taking any of that. That's all going to you guys, to the yield farmers. Yeah, that's why the APYs are crazy, because they're attracting liquidity right now. Yeah. Yeah, like a 16% on the base 4 pool. Yeah, that's pretty good. If you go to curve, you get probably like 3-4% instead. So yeah, I would say that's pretty decent.
That was like 30% the other day or last.
Yeah, but then like I told you, same pie. Like more people got in, and like you got lower because now
Yeah.
all these people are sharing the same rewards, basically.
Right.
If people would go out, then that percentage would rise. It doesn't just go down, it goes up as well. So let's say $2 million worth would just suddenly switch to another pool. That would bump up to like 50% right away then. It's like it adjusts in real time. And it also adjusts for the token price as well, right? Because you're getting rewards in that token. If the token price goes down, that means the effective APY goes down as well, right? In terms of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's calculated in real time, basically. How much you're getting based on your share of the liquidity pool, basically. Yeah.
And I was watching the your chat with Professor Spear the other day on YouTube, and you were saying basically all your profits, you use mucusless diet obviously to get in good health.
Yeah.
And then you use this farming to make some steady income, passive income, and then you take all that and put it into Bitcoin. Are you still high on Bitcoin?
Yep. Bitcoin is still the best store of value in the world. Yeah.
The lower it goes, the better at this point right now.
Yeah, it's just great to accumulate because it goes in cycles. You accumulate during the bear and you sell off during the bull. But there's kind of two parts, right? There's the trading kind of stack, and there's the long-term stack, right? And you kind of use trading and yield farming to basically get more sats to stack Bitcoin. Yeah.
What do you think Bitcoin's going down to?
Down? You might go down to 10K.
You think that low?
Well, it depends how bad the contagion is from the FTX fallout, right? Because the FTX guy was invested in like all these projects, right? But I mean, it doesn't matter to us because we're in DeFi. So like I wasn't affected at all by this. Like, yeah, it sucks. I'm reading Twitter, people getting liquidated, people getting their money stolen. But that literally illustrates why people need my course, right? So that's like it's like people who control their own keys, they don't have to deal with any of that mess, right? I mean, this guy was just like gambling with depositors' money, right, in the central exchange, which is insane. And he was meeting up with like Gary Gensler over at SEC every other day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and this is the guy that was lobbying for regulation in DeFi, and he's the one stealing all the funds of customers. Anyway, yeah. So sorry, buddy, if you don't know what we're talking about. It's just current news, another centralized exchange stealing customers' funds. Nothing that affects you guys. You're in DeFi and you're going through Coinbase as the on-ramp. Coinbase is solid, they're a public trade company, fully transparent, do audits, everything is good. Yeah, but it's a good illustration. What happens when you trust your money to a centralized exchange. Like I would never store my funds on any centralized exchange, including Coinbase. Sorry. Even though Coinbase is solid, but nonetheless, it's not the point, right? The point is you got to control your own. You got to be the bank. You got to be the exchange, which is what you're doing on StellaSwap, right? You're basically a money maker. That's what you are. Like a decentralized market maker. That's what you guys are, right? You provide liquidity for the traders. You don't need to trade yourselves. I mean, if you don't want to. I do both. I trade and and yield farm and stack Bitcoin and sell courses. That's my thing. All right, let's see. Okay, so I see Eva has a question. So there's only one form of USDC right now, USDC.WH. The multi and the MAD, that's just different bridges. Like MAD is gone. That bridge was hacked, their money was stolen, and that's over. Like that's done. So now they're using Wormhole, which is way more secure. Because they have like a team of watchers that watch every transaction on every blockchain. They got rolling audits. They got like a $10 million bug bounty that somebody already collected on. And they're backed by the Jump Trading Capital, which is a super rich like group. Yeah, like when they got hacked a couple of years back, they actually made everybody whole next day. They pulled out $380 million from their pocket and just, reimbursed everybody. So yeah, that's not happening in FTX, unfortunately. Nobody's pulling out $10 billion, that they lost. Yeah, right. What exists? Yeah, so just USDC.WH, like you shouldn't even be adding the other USDC to your wallet, to your MetaMask wallet. You should just have USDC.WH wormhole. That's it. Yeah. So I don't know if did I answer your question? Well, okay, awesome. All right, so Nader, okay. Well, Trezor does support all. Nader is asking if he's thinking of getting Trezor, but doesn't support all the cryptos. Actually, it supports all the cryptos through MetaMask. So, like, it only supports a couple of cryptos directly on Trezor, but you won't be doing that in the course. You'll just add basically Trezor as a device through MetaMask. So MetaMask can be handling everything, but Trezor will hold your private keys. So that MetaMask doesn't. So that makes it way more secure. Because you want to keep your private keys off your computer and off browser and off everything. I mean, ideally. Yeah, like why do this in my course? Why I give people MetaMask at first? Because it takes time to get the Trezor from the manufacturer, right? You need to order it, and then it takes like a week to get there. And you can't just buy Trezor at a store, because if you buy Trezor like on Amazon, somebody could put like a hacked firmware on it. And then when you put your keys on it, they'll just, just steal your crypto. So don't do that. Just order it directly from Trezor, the manufacturer. Yeah. So Nader, was that? Yep. Yeah. Yeah. So it supports everything just through MetaMask. And MetaMask supports like all the tokens. Yeah. Any token you can think of, except Bitcoin. Does not support Bitcoin. So, and that you can actually send directly to your Trezor. Like they're directly there. No need for MetaMask. Yeah. When you start stacking those Satoshis, then you can, do that. All right, no problem. Right, I got to read out the questions because people who watch recording, they're not gonna know what the question was. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, somebody's on. All right. So how's it going with the course? Are you guys almost done with it?
Like 75%.
75%. All right. You're getting to the last piece.
I haven't like
off-ramp.
I've been loafing on the last piece for probably like several weeks now because I've just been sitting in the farms. So
oh yeah. I mean, you don't have to go through it. The last one is just how to get the money out, how to get it back into your bank account. And that's it. How to set up like Trezor and all that. Some people never bother, so it's cool.
Vadim, on when there's like the harvesting, whenever I add more to the same pool, the harvesting resets. At least the counter does.
Yeah.
So is that supposed to happen?
I think so. I think it probably like collects it, when you add it and just re-adds it. I think that's what happens, But I usually just harvest before I add more. That's what I do. So I recommend just to keep it like clear, you just harvest and then add it to whatever you're going to add or withdraw it. And that's it. Can't do it like that. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that's how they have it set. Yeah. If it's a bug, you can just submit the ticket in the support sub channel in the StellaSwap Discord, and they'll take a look at it because there are bugs still, like minor things, like UI. They're still they're still building it out. They only launched like 7-8 months ago. So yeah. So if you see anything like that, do I think they even have like a bug report sub channel, if I'm not mistaken, like a separate one, or you could just do it in support. Yeah, either one, it's all good.
And the farms are still fluctuating quite a bit. Like that's gonna happen like forever.
Yeah, that's just how it works. Yeah, it's updated in real time. People come in, people come out. Token prices go up, token prices go down. The reward token price go up and down, and it takes all those factors into like real time calculations and adjust the APY. Yeah, so it's always fluctuating. Yeah, there's no like fixed, APY.
Yeah, no, but
no such thing.
there's one that's like it was like 250% yesterday. Like how risky are those types of farms? Because you said in the course that like a lot of these farms, like they're in good projects, right?
Yeah, they're all good projects, and a lot of them are 250% because people just haven't like piled in yet, right? So it's not about the risk or the project. It's just not a lot of people put their liquidity into that farm. That's it. Like it could be just that, right? And the reason why people go in or not is also because of how risky the farm is, right? If it's something like a base 4 pool, right? Like all stable, no risk. You see that, bam, $4 million piled in. Now it's 16%, right? Like, yeah. And you see like dot glimmer, it's still 56%, right? Even though there's also even more money in it, like $4 million, right? So yeah, so like that makes sense. Because it is a little more risky, dot and glimmer. They're not like fixed. You can get impermanent loss, but at the same time, they're correlated. So not that risky, right? Like they go up and down together, mostly.
Yeah, and you like it's good to take into account when you're going into a farm which coins could potentially like skyrocket or boost when the bull market hits, right? Like
Basically,
Ethereum is not the same thing as DOT. Like they're going to be
no.
different.
DAI is going to stay $1 always. That's a stable coin. Yeah. So that's also if you're in a pair between with DAI and ETH, for example, right? ETH is going to go up obviously because like DAI is a stable coin, so it'll stay the same. So if you're in that pair and ETH rockets up, but DAI stays the same, you'll get impermanent loss, right? So that's why you gotta keep an eye on it. If you see something like it happening, you just get out, right? When you hit the same point as when you entered, and the impermanent loss is 0, you get out, right? And that's it. Yeah, but it's not that fast. I mean, these are not shit coins. Like ETH is not gonna rocket 5x overnight. Like that's not gonna happen unless something crazy is going on, which I highly doubt. Yeah. So yeah, that's basically how it goes. Variable dynamic APY.
How many people are in the course now?
I think we're like 40 people. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Not everybody's in the Telegram chat. I guess some people just want to kind of do their own thing and just,
Oh, you sent invites to everybody, but like not all of them.
Yeah, but that's okay. It's fine. Maybe they don't like being in Telegram. They don't have any questions. They just want to. Maybe some of them haven't started, and maybe some of them want to start later. Maybe they don't have time or funds currently, and they're just kind of waiting to do that. I've done that myself plenty of times, where I would buy the course because the deadline is running out, and then I would start it like a month later, right? I've done that. Just had no time, but at the same time, it was a deadline. If I didn't buy the course, I wouldn't be able to buy it. So I was like, all right, I'll buy it and do it a month later, 2 months later. I've done plenty of that. So
when I went through the course and I set up the whole Telegram thing, I didn't know like if there was some type of link or invitation to get into a group. I thought that just once you signed up, you would be in the group automatically. So I don't know.
There's actually a link in the welcome email that says please join the Telegram group, and there's a invite link that you click and you go. I guess people just ignored it or didn't see it.
I must have missed that one.
Yeah, and I emailed today again.
Yeah, I saw the email today.
Yeah, and I put an email again, so like another 5 people, I guess, got into the chat, maybe more. Let me see. I just haven't looked today, to be honest. But let me see. Maybe more people. Let's see. Come on. Alright, let's see. Alright, so we got 2 more people. Nader and Tiffany got in. Very nice. Oh, yeah, so 3 more. Yeah, so we got a few people. Yeah. But you know, they can always ask anybody. They could always email me about the Telegram chat group, and I'll email them the link. It's fine. You know, I guess people just don't want it. It's okay. We got enough in there. They always have. There's also the help desk. You know, that I put for the course. You can always click the help desk button and open a ticket for anything. If there's any course issues, billing issues, like technical issues, people can do that, or they could just go directly to Discord. StellaSwap Discord and post support requests there. They also help out. 'Cause I mean, I'm in touch directly with the StellaSwap team. I'm in their like internal chat, so they're always like, "Oh, send us feedback from your customers. Let us know what we can do." So they're actually want feedback from you guys so they can make the platform easier to use for beginners, right? Because the more people get in, better for them. More liquidity, better prices, and more fees for them. Trading fees, that is. Yeah. Let's see. All right. Anybody else have any questions, issues with the course? I actually fixed an issue today, which was when I was making the Coinbase lesson on adding the bank account manually. Like there was still an option. If you go to add bank account, Stripe, if you cancel out of Stripe, it gives you manual option. But 2 students already told me that that option is gone. Like Coinbase took it out. So yeah, looks like you're gonna have to use Play to add your bank account, which is okay. It just they can't do anything with your bank account. It just gives them like information that they could use in the future. That's it. Like for example, if they get hacked like somewhere down the line, like they'll just know what's happening in your bank account, but they can't really take your money or anything like that. So I guess you could just use Play to do that, to add your bank account automatically. Yeah. So I already added the text in the lesson description reflecting that. So yeah. See, gotta change things all the time. Coinbase keeps changing things around.
Vadim.
Yep.
I was using a Toronto-based exchange, and I can basically just like transfer like the money into there without really like linking my bank account sometimes.
All right. Yeah.
And then like that's probably safer, right?
Yeah, but like if you notice in the course, I don't link the bank account for depositing the money. I link it
Yeah.
for withdrawing the money in the last module. Yeah. You
Right,
deposit,
okay.
I recommend you deposit the money through a wire transfer. So no
Right.
need for bank account at all. But then when you want to take out the money, what I usually do is I just, take it to my bank account. It's pretty quick. Like next day it gets there, Like I convert crypto to USD, and then I send USD through ACH to my bank account. Next day, it's always there. Like, so it's very quick for me anyway. I don't know how it works in Canada. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can also like do wires, but that's going to be just a huge hassle to like somehow, I don't even know if they offer that to Coinbase, to be honest. I think it's just withdrawal to like PayPal and bank account. Yeah. So you will need to add bank account to withdraw money back there. Yeah.
And would there be any like huge problems if like you can't, I think in Canada, like it's hard to pull out like a lot at once, right? Like, I don't know how it works in the States, but like you can, like you were saying, you can only pull out to PayPal like a certain amount, and
Yeah,
it's not very high.
I think like 1,000 a day or something like that. I think that's my limit, which is,
Yeah.
it's pretty large chunk. If you have more than that, like ACH is unlimited, like transfer your bank account as much as you want. I don't think there's any limit,
Okay.
for taking the money out. If anything, you can ask them to like wire the money and pay a fee, I think like $30 or something. Yeah, you could do that, So yeah, I don't think there's an issue with that. You can, as long as your bank knows what you're doing, right? If you like, they could give you like problems. Like, so you could just go to your bank like branch and tell them, oh, I'm expecting 20 grand, 30 grand, whatever, like, it is 100 grand from Coinbase because, I sold some of my crypto. And like, okay, like my bank didn't have a problem with that, but I know the bank manager, so That helps. That helps. They know I'm the crypto guy. Like, oh, this guy, yeah, he's selling courses. He's doing crypto things. Like, no, don't bother him. So yeah. But in the big banks, yeah, they get like scared. Oh no, Bitcoin, crypto. Oh,
Right.
yeah, it's like
And
people. Yeah, go ahead.
in terms of like decentralized finance, like I'm gonna be buying like a new computer or something, and like I've had Mac for
Right.
my whole life. Like, what do you think is gonna be, like you said there were some problems with people, like,
Yeah, it's always it's better to go with the PC, man. You know, because like crypto runs on PC. Like it's just how it is. Most programs, most everything. You could try like Mac. It might work. I mean, I know some people that use Macs, but I wouldn't recommend it. You know, like not like Trezor and Brave browser. They all work on Mac as well. So it's not like you can't use it, but it might get a little wonky and tough to support because I don't use a Mac. I use PC all the time, but hey, I haven't heard any issues reported with Macs. So,
okay.
So
So, yeah.
Vadim,
Yeah,
do
go
you
ahead.
mean personal computer or a notebook or a laptop or
I think
you mean
either
just
one. Yeah.
either
Like,
one?
Yeah,
But
I use
not
both.
Mac.
I got a notebook with a PC Windows on it, and I got a desktop tower also with Windows on it. And I haven't had any issues with that. Like everything works perfectly. So I can't really comment on the Mac situation because I don't use Macintosh. It's fine. It's a good computer. I'm sure it'll work. I mean, the browser will work on the Mac either way. But I remember Carlo was using it and he was having some issues. But his Mac was super old and decrepit, and so that might have been the issue. Not
After like 5 years, like you just can't use it anymore. Like they just become garbage.
what? Oh, you mean Mac?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's the Apple ecosystem play, right? They want to keep you upgrading, and like my PC, I had it 5 years and it's still perfect, right? Like I can use it for another 5 or 10, like easily. Yeah. So in that sense, PC is better because you can upgrade it, and it's I don't know. I like it better. I like the interface better too. It's more customizable versus like Mac with their Finder and whatever. But that's my personal preference once again. If you want to use Mac, go ahead. I'm sure it'll be okay. It'll work. So
So
Yeah.
Vadim, do you hold coins as well, or do you just
just
do it
just
for
bit just Bitcoin. That's it. Like I just do yield farming, and then I keep my like profits and stack everything in Bitcoin. Yeah. I don't believe in fiat too much. Like for me, like making money like with my course, like fiat money and yield farming, it's all just ways to get more Bitcoin. But that's me. I'm a BTC maxi, so like that's my personal, once again, opinion. Other people like Ethereum and other coins, like, but I think it's all like speculative, like especially Moonbeam. I mean, like Moonbeam ecosystem is solid, it's decentralized enough, and there is a place for Web3, but ultimately though, in terms of store of value, I don't think anything can beat Bitcoin, because all these coins, as decentralized they claim to be, they're not that decentralized. Like there's like just a small group of VCs controlling them, and well, Polkadot is better than most. Put it this way, not as good as Bitcoin. So, but like I'm saying, my course is just a way to make more fiat money, right? With crypto. That was the whole angle that I was going with. Not a trading course, or buy low, sell high, stops. Psychology of a trader. Like yeah, I've been through all that, but that's super hard to teach, and even harder to do. So compared to this, where you just loan out your money basically to the traders and then just collect fees and then just put it back in your account, like a passive income type of play. I think that's way easier for like regular people to do, because trading is intense. Like you have to watch all the time and be like, ready to
Yeah,
go.
I thought so too. That's why I bought the course, because I bought like thousands of coins in the end of 2017.
Yeah.
And now I'm still having them, but I don't know what to do with them. I thought about, I don't know, like holding them or transferring them to Bitcoin or some other coins or something. I don't know, maybe you have an opinion. I have like, I don't know if you know them, like, yeah,
Well, I
I don't
mean,
know them.
you should wait for the
Litecoin.
bull run anyway, and see which coins pop out of your portfolio, and the ones that pop, like sell them off. Obviously, you can't time the peak, nobody can. But if you're, if they went up and you're in a good plus, you should take profits. And the ones that don't pop in the, in the bull, that means probably they're kaput, So you should just, take your loss, liquidate them, put them into Bitcoin or put them into yield farming, get some USDC, like make some fiat money. Like I know fiat money is the evil, but unfortunately, you need it to pay for everything currently in the world, right? So you still need fiat. It's just the question with Bitcoin is how to, maintain that purchasing power, right? That's the whole point. Yeah. So yeah, because fiat loses purchasing power pretty quick unless you use it for expenses and property and things like that. Yeah.
Do you
So,
suggest that I just, I don't know, like I convert them to Bitcoin or sell them because holding them for a long time wouldn't make sense too much?
well, it depends on the project also, right? I mean, like there are some coins that you hold for a couple of years and then something happens, some kind of development, some kind of deal, some kind of partnership, and they break through. I've seen that too. Like, I mean, I sold my BNB at one point at 20 cents, right? Because I needed the money for rent. And then it went up to $300 like 2 years later, right? If I would have sold, I would have been like a multi, millionaire just on that alone. But, it is what it is. You have to look forward, right? Crypto moves quick. Yeah, like I invested in a lot of coins too that were worthless. So it's okay. Just cut your losses, make more fiat, buy into better projects, learn, and you make more money. That's just how it works. Like if you beat yourself up over every like coin that you bought that didn't make it, come on, it's not gonna work out, right? You're gonna get destroyed psychologically. It's a psychological game, like you have to cut the losers and kind of let the winners run, right? That's the basic trading psychology also. But most people don't do it. It's hard psychologically to admit you made a mistake and to cut it. That's why, a little mini trading lesson. When you trade, you make a trade, and if you're wrong, you have your stop loss and you cut it, so you don't lose too much. But if you're right, you let it run and you actually pyramid into it and get more side. But whatever, let's not get into the trading stuff. Because you guys don't want to be trading. It's too taxing psychologically, even for me. And I'm a degenerate, so my risk tolerance is pretty high.
So how are these meetings set up? Are they gonna be weekly or
Yeah, I'm
how?
just gonna do like a weekly meeting, like just free form, just to chat with you guys and answer any questions you have or whatever. It's nothing like super formal, and I'm recording it so because some people can't make it to these meetings because they're in different time zone, so it's okay. I'll post up a recording so they can check it out and see if there are any questions that were answered that they had as well. So
And they'll be posting in our account where the
well, I could. I mean, but probably not. I'll just like post a replay in Telegram chat,
yeah.
and I might also upload it to my YouTube channel and just email a link to everybody,
You know
to
what?
the whole list, so they can
Oh,
watch it on
I can
YouTube.
hear you.
That's pretty easy. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I muted it for
Okay.
accidentally.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I haven't done this before, but I think that's what makes more sense rather than posting it and in the course.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just people can watch it and just forget about it, or they can save it. It's gonna be on YouTube, so they can rewatch it anytime. So that's not a problem. Yeah, I started my own little YouTube channel, but I haven't made any videos yet. So this might be the first one. I might make it private though, so that others can't see it. Just you guys have access to it. So yeah. Yeah, I might do like market update videos like once a month or something, where I go through all the forums, what's going on, latest news, kind of like a, overview of the market and the forum situation on StellaSwap. There's always something changing. Yeah, I just haven't got around to it. Trying to get all the kinks out of this course and, get you
makes
guys
sense.
through it. Yeah. Because once you go through it, you can give me like valuable feedback where I can make the course better. Like I already found one thing where the whole manual versus played option in Coinbase, that went away. So I had to quickly, literally like 10 minutes before this, change it up and, put the text in there that so people don't keep trying to make it manually if that's not available anymore. Yeah, should make sense.
So I'm trying to get onto the Telegram so I could do the group, but I don't know if this ever happened to any of y'all before, but for
No.
putting like the passcode in, I don't know. It's like all the numbers are like blank
Passcode, what do you mean? You don't
for
need a-
getting into my account, my Telegram account.
Oh, well, that I don't know. That's you're gonna have to figure that one out.
Yeah, like all the numbers are blank.
Yeah, like mine doesn't have that passcode at all. Like I just, my phone is just protected with the fingerprint. That's it. And then
Yeah, I might have to do it on my computer.
yeah, you might have to. That's weird. You put that code specifically for your Telegram, or just your phone?
Yeah, when it was asking me to set it up, it asked me to put a code or something like
Oh, well,
Yeah.
yeah. I didn't. I mean, my phone is secure enough, I'd say.
I really didn't want to put it on my phone. I thought that I could just have it on my laptop, but it kind of made me put it on my phone. So
That's fine though. It's convenient to have it on your phone. So you can look at all the messages and ask questions on the go when you're not, behind the laptop. Because things happen when you're on the move, right?
yeah.
So you do want access to that while you're outside or something. I don't know. I mostly use it on my phone, Telegram. I don't really use it on my computer. Rarely when I need to copy something or anything like that. Telegram. Yeah, I like Telegram. It's pretty. I think it's like the best messenger out there, man. The most advanced with all kinds of functions. All right. Muted some folks. We're creating noise in the chat. But they can unmute themselves if they want to ask a question. Yeah, and Eve, you should remove all the other USDC that you've added to your MetaMask, just so you don't get confused. Just keep the wormhole one in.
Yeah, and Vadim, you had on the MetaMask thing, you had a thing that's called Smart Chain there as well. What's that about?
Yeah, that's Binance Smart Chain. I've had it added. You guys don't need it. You're not gonna use Binance. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had Binance. I have some coins on Binance. I don't know. Maybe I should add it then or something.
I guess. What do you mean?
Or yeah, I don't know how do I edit them through the chain list thing or because
You mean how to add them? Coins from Binance?
Yeah. No, I mean how to edit as the other things like the Ethereum network or the Moonbeam because I'm still right at the beginning at the course and
yeah,
I've added.
you could go to chainlist.org and you can add the networks to your MetaMask there. I think chainlist something. It's in the lessons. You can see. There's a link.
Smart chain there as well.
Yeah. They have everything. Every single network there.
I haven't found it yet today. I've typed in smart chain, but didn't pop out.
What do you mean? Sorry, what are you trying to do? Confused.
I tried to add the smart chain thing that you have
Okay.
as well, MetaMask to my MetaMask.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can add it, but you don't really need it for the course. We just use Moonbeam. So that's the only one you need. Just Moonbeam and Ethereum. Those are the only two. I mean, if you want to do something else on Binance, that's different. Let's see, Monique. So Monique asking, is Coinbase the best platform for the UK? Well, I only added Coinbase because it's a global exchange, so it's available almost everywhere. You can also use Binance, but that's going to be a future version of the course because I'll have to make a whole different course for that. Because if you use Binance, you don't need to use the bridge. You can just buy Glimmer and send it. If you know how to do that, you can look it up on YouTube. There are walkthroughs on how to do it. But yeah, but so far I only have Coinbase. Yeah, because that's a proven way to get in and out of crypto. Yeah. That's is that clear, Monique? All right, I guess she's busy. Yeah, Nina is asking, does Binance have benefits or Coinbase? Is it cheaper? Yeah, it's cheaper and you don't have to use the bridge because you can buy Glimmer token right on Binance and just send it to your MetaMask. Yeah. But US and Canadians, people in US and Canada can't use Binance. So, I couldn't do two separate versions of the course. I had to do one. So I chose Coinbase, considering I also can't access Binance. So it would be difficult for me to, screen capture that. Yeah. Yeah, European Union. I mean, yeah, exactly. It's there's a hide feature. Like if you go into the other USDC. Yeah. I'm just telling you how to hide the tokens that you've added that you don't need. For example, USDC MAD or USDC multi. You don't need any of that. Just keep the USDC.WH wormhole. Yeah, and this way you don't get confused and you can see it easily if it's there. Yep, exactly. Yeah, just USDC.WH. Wormhole is the official USDC of StellaSwap. That's their strategic partner. It used to be multi-chain back in the day, but USDC offered a lot more liquidity and it's safer and it's more secure. So yeah, that makes sense. And Nomad is gone. Those people screwed up. Probably was an inside job, to be honest. They didn't audit, found a bug, and then never fixed it. And then some employee, quit probably a couple of weeks later and just, helped himself to all the tokens. Ridiculous. Yeah. That's not happening in Wormhole. Those people already got hacked 2 years ago and they learned their lessons the hard way. and they compensated all the people, so nobody lost money on that. Yeah. Except the trading company that runs Wormhole. But that's okay. That's their fault. It is what it is. Yeah. So yeah, I'll have Binance added eventually. Like once I finish with this pilot, and I'll probably make like a US Canada version of the course, which will have Coinbase and Bridge, like all of this stuff. And then I'll make like a European, I guess, version, non-US, non-Canada version of the course, which will have just Binance and no bridging at all. So that's in the plans, but it's just me. So I can't do everything. Otherwise, I'll spend another 2 years, making this course and making no money, which I can't do. I do need to make some money. Yeah, but that will be coming.
So the smart chain thing
Yeah.
is called Binance Smart Chain Mainnet. I found it on chat.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, if you have, that's just for. There's also DeFi on Binance Smart Chain, right? And that's what you would use it for. And their gas token is BNB. Yeah, but that's still too expensive. Like I looked into it, it's still like 10 cents per transaction versus less than 1 cent on Moonbeam, right? And with StellaSwap, the APYs are better than on Smart Chain DeFi. And the biggest reason is that Binance Smart Chain is centralized. It is not decentralized at all. It's run by like 20 validators. So technically those 20 validators can just reverse any transaction. So, that sounds a whole lot like a bank to me, which I don't support.
Здесь нет мыла. Нет. Мыло.
This Monique.
So with the VPN, how often should we like change our location while like once we start using it? Because I got through the course, but I'm at the part where I haven't even went to the bank yet. So I'm just like in the
Yeah.
beginning part of the course. So I'm wondering at what point should I like change my location with it?
Well, you should use VPN only when you're in DeFi. Like when
Okay.
you're in Coinbase, don't use VPN, period. Because they will detect it and you might trigger their like fraud algorithms and you'll have issues. Yeah. Coin Metro. Sorry, what do you call that? Oh, yeah, Monique. No, never heard of Coin Metro. What is this? No, I can look it up, I guess. Check it out. Coin Metro. Let's see. Oh, okay. It's an exchange. I see. Yeah, I've never heard about it, but I mean, it doesn't matter. You could use any exchange as long as it's any centralized exchange, as long as it's secure and it has low fees to get into DeFi. It's just an on and off ramp. So yeah, Estonia. I wouldn't recommend it. That doesn't sound secure to me. I mean, at least like Binance and Coinbase, they're global brands and they're reputable. I never heard of this Coin Metro, especially in Estonia. Make sure they don't jack all your funds, right? Yeah, I wouldn't trust it. You don't. Yeah, you could do your own research, but I've never heard of it. So yeah, I wouldn't trust it with my money. That's what I would say. It could be secure. I don't know. Yeah. See, right? He's saying a lot of exchanges in Ontario, Canada shut down and took everyone's money. Yeah, that does happen. That's why sometimes it's better to pay higher fees and, be in a solid, stable, reputable exchange versus paying low fees and then just get like jacked for all your money. Yeah. Wasn't there another exchange in Canada? The kids and off ramp. Well, I mean, they could still, take your money even when you're off ramping, right? It doesn't matter. They could just like freeze your crypto when you're off ramping and then just not let you withdraw, and that's it. So maybe it is okay as an off ramp. I have no idea. So I don't know anything about Coin Metro, so I can't comment. You verified. Well, you could do your due diligence. I mean, look it up online, who they are, who their founders are. I mean, it looks legit, but they all look, FTX also look legit, super legit. And look what happened there. They jacked everybody. Yeah. So I don't know. I would recommend you go with either Binance or Coinbase. Like go with the big boys. Don't take risks with your money. That's my advice. But it's up to you. That's a decision you have to make. I wouldn't recommend it. Coin Metro.
Vadim,
Yep.
you know those metal cards that you can get for your like key code and everything?
Oh, like YubiKey or something like that? Oh, you mean
Yeah.
like cards to engrave your phrase
Yeah.
on? Okay.
Yeah. Are those like, is there a secure way to do that? Because I've been thinking about that.
Well, yeah, there's some services like that, to like engrave your phrase.
Yeah, because like I wouldn't want anybody to like obviously see it, but I would put it in like a safe in my house or something.
I don't know, man. It's better to get a Trezor, I would say, than, oh, you mean like to engrave the Trezor, like 24 words on that card?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's services, but I mean, then how would you do that? They would see it, right? The people
Right.
who do the engraving. So
I gotta like scratch it in there myself.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because if they engrave it, obviously, then they know your phrase, and that's a problem.
Right.
Unless you put a passphrase on your Trezor, then it doesn't matter. Like I have. So even if you know my phrase, you still can't get my coins, right? Because you have to put in a passphrase, and only I know the passphrase. But But then you see that's a problem, because if you forget the passphrase, you're screwed. Your coins are gone, and that happens to a lot of people. So yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I guess I would just come up with a clever way, man. Like do like a scan of something and keep it in the somewhere online, but where people can't don't know where it is. It's,
Собака. Собака.
so use that. Don't they have Scrabble type ones? Yeah, they have those. Yeah, where you can like put in the the letters and just get it done that way, like steal Scrabble type phrase plaques, I guess they call them, or something. Yeah, so they do. All right.
Vadim.
Hey man, what's up,
How you
John?
doing, man?
Pretty good. Did you get started already?
Yeah, I ordered it, but I haven't even downloaded anything to the computer yet. I just got my computer back today.
Okay.
So once I get all that done, I'll be,
Yeah.
open and find out what's really going on and stuff. I'm excited.
Yeah.
about
Yeah, man. It's very
learning
simple.
more. I
Step
know
by
there's a
step.
learning curve. I know there's a learning curve in this, so
Not that much of a learning curve. I try to flatten it as much as humanly possible. Yeah.
well, if Carlos can do it, I can do it.
Yeah, for sure. Come on now,
If
man.
Carlos, because me and Carlos talk, we talk kind of.
Yeah, come on. Carlos figured it out. Like you
Yeah.
telling me you're not gonna figure it out? Come on now.
Yeah. That really, I'm like, okay, then I gotta really get
Yeah,
on
it's
it.
not that difficult. It just seems like it's hard, but like I break it down step by step. So all
Right,
you have to
well,
do is
I'm
just follow the steps. It's very easy.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
I have a Mac. I have a MacBook Pro, and I just had it kind of like redone. They swapped out, so it's running good. It runs really good right now.
Okay.
I'm thinking about getting another computer to do stuff on, but not a Mac. Does it make it? It doesn't make a difference.
Nah. Get a PC notebook. They're cheaper too. You can get them for like $700.
Where oh, he
Yeah.
has them over this. I was getting ready to go to the Apple and get me a new, just to upgrade because my computer's getting old. And I do music and tracks and stuff, but he's got some PCs over there, and I said maybe I'll pick up one of those.
Yeah.
They got little small desktop PCs that's cool too. But some laptops too, so I might go do that.
Yeah.
I've just never dealt with I've always been Apple, so
Yeah,
know how
PC
this
is easy. It's not hard. The interface is not that different. Come on.
Okay.
The Windows stuff, it's all GUI. Click.
Right.
Takes a little getting used to, but I'm sure you'll get used to it real quick.
Okay.
Like Carlo got himself a PC notebook. Within like a day, he was already, clicking away. So
I'm gonna try to probably do that tonight. I'm actually, if I do everything on one computer, like tonight, if I click on everything, can I move things to another computer?
you can, but it'd be easier to just kind of, get started on the new one.
The one that I'm good.
Yeah, especially if you're not doing the Trezor option. Because with the Trezor, it's easy. You can just plug it into the new computer and just add the wallet to your MetaMask from Trezor, right?
Okay.
That's like one thing. If you try to move things like Carlos did when I told him to do that in the first place, and he didn't listen. He was like, "No, I'm gonna do it on this Mac." Then I had to spend like, then he had to do it either way, and he was like, "Yeah, you were right. I should have done it like you told me."
Right. Okay.
Then he was moving over all the LP tokens and this and that. There was a whole huge mess. And I told him,
then in that case, then I'll go ahead and pick this up.
yeah, just make things easier for yourself. You don't want to go through the migration and
Well, no, I'm gonna do. I like for people to, if you say that, I'm with that because that's what I'm thinking about doing. So
yeah, why would you want to do it the harder way? It's like makes no sense.
And it's not expensive to get, because he has some over there that's like $300-400
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, it's not expensive. You don't need like top of the line notebook either. You just need something that runs a browser. Okay, like that's it.
Well, I'm
You
just
don't
want to
need
get
like
something.
a huge desktop that's like doing graphic. Like I needed that because I'm doing the course. I'm doing video editing, things like rendering. That takes horsepower. Can't do that on the laptop. Yeah.
Right. Well,
Yeah.
I'm still, that's one of the options I might be doing, because I might be doing some editing for videos when I do
Oh, okay, yeah. Then you
music
need,
videos.
then
So
you
I'm
need
gonna get
something more
something,
beefy.
I'm gonna see what he has and talk to him about it and then
Yeah.
make that move.
Yeah,
So
get
I'm
get
not
a, get a
gonna, I'm not
PC
gonna,
then.
huh?
Like get a desktop then, like a PC, not a
Right.
notebook. Yeah.
Right.
If you're doing video rendering for sure, you need something a little more powerful there. If you're doing just crypto, that's notebook is definitely not for that. If you're doing just that, like farming and collecting, that's fine. Don't get anything too crazy slow either. I mean,
Oh, no, no, I'd rather
like medium range, something like
Right.
that.
right,
Yeah.
yeah, because he had some of that at the computer store that he's at. Because I'm gonna try to get away from the Apple a little bit. I just use that during my shows and stuff, and so I picked that up today before I download. Because I actually was gonna come home and started on this. On this notebook, the Mac, and I said, well, no, if I move it, now you just said don't do that, so
Yeah,
wait.
yeah. You could do it, but it's like more difficult,
no,
more
no.
wonky.
I can wait. I'm not
Yeah.
in the rush to do anything.
Yeah,
I'm not in the rush to do too much of anything.
No.
But I
There's
got a
no
couple.
rush.
I'm off today and tomorrow because where I work at, where I was performing at, they canceled out 2 days, and so I got until next week so I can focus on this a little bit. And
Yeah, I mean, once you finish the course and once you understand how to do it, it doesn't take much time. You can
Right.
it'll literally take you like 5 minutes a week, if that. So it's not like trading. You don't have to sit and stare at the screen and
well,
I mean, unless you want to, I don't know.
yeah.
Some people like that, watching the rewards, come in. That I do that too sometimes, like just to see make sure everything's working, because the rewards are gonna come in real time. So you'll actually see them, coming into your account.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Into your farm. Yeah. So that happens right away. It's like instant.
All right. Well, that's good. I'm glad I got that's good information for me today, because that'd keep me from making
Yeah.
making a mistake. And I'd rather it be smooth and
Yeah, like
So,
because you start doing it on one computer, then you have to move that wallet to another computer, right? And that just introduced a whole new kind of potential for issues, right? And you don't want issues. You want to set it up once on a new laptop with a Trezor or with a MetaMask and just put the
Right.
money in, set it all up, and then you go to that notebook once every week or something, or 2 weeks even, collect the rewards, do whatever you want to do with it. And repeat, and that's it.
Yeah.
And it's cleaner that way too, because a lot of people they put it on their existing computer, and they click on all kinds of like weird sites. Then they get their computer infected by a virus or malware.
Right.
Then they get keyloggers put on there, and then when they type in their password and everything, the hackers steal that, and then they just take their crypto, and they're like, "Oh, damn! Like, what happened? Like, why didn't you tell me?" Like, what do you mean? I told you. Get a fresh PC. Install malware bytes, get a Trezor going, which is a hardware wallet, and that's it. Then the hackers literally physically can't steal your money, right? If your keys are on a Trezor, which is like a little dongle, like I said, like
Wait. Now, when I pick up this computer, they can install different type of what is it?
Software?
Virus protections and stuff like that on it.
Yeah, just tell them to install malware bytes on the
Which one?
computer. Malware bytes. Yeah. It's in the course.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
You
All right.
can look it up.
Okay.
Like the first module is the initial setup, so you can go
Right.
through that and just
Right.
tell them to install all that. So you can actually get them to do it for you. Tell them
Right.
install Telegram,
Right.
ExpressVPN, malware bytes. So like those are like and Brave browser, those 4 pieces of software. I mean, I walk you through step by step on how to do it yourself.
Okay.
You don't need them. Like
Right.
it's in the first module, everything.
Right.
So yeah, like I make sure, because some people didn't like it, that I went too like beginner friendly. Like one guy got a refund because he was I could have looked it up. I could have looked it up myself.
Right. No,
Yeah,
cool.
like-
No, that
yeah,
makes sense.
I could have looked it up myself. And I'm like, yeah, well, some people don't want to look it up themselves. People pay me money, so they don't have to go to Google and YouTube and look things up, and they want to know exactly what to do step by step from scratch, from zero, right? That's what you guys pay me for. Why would I make you, like, imagine you pay me $600 and I'm like, oh, Go look it up on Google. Go look it up on YouTube. Like, how would that look? Come on now. Yeah, if you're super advanced and you know all these things, you know, there's always the skip button, right? You can always just skip to the next lesson. That's okay.
Right.
But for the people who do want that information, it's there, right?
All right. Like I said, I haven't even got it, the introduction or anything yet. I'm like I
Yeah, that's
said-
fine. Yeah, it's self-paced. I mean, you could do it, you know, at your own pace. You'll have access.
Oh, I
to
got
this-
time now.
Yeah,
I mean,
you got access forever, like, you know, so you could do
Yeah.
it any point, man. Like,
Okay.
there's no deadline. That's it. You own it. Like, it's your course. Like, you got it.
Yeah, I just want to holler at Brady. Hey, Brady. What's up, Trey?
Hey, how's it going, John?
Yeah,
Going
y'all-
on?
I see
What
y'all. Good seeing y'all. I've been busy. Okay.
Likewise, man. Been getting my putting my board to use, man.
Yeah, we just gotta talk. We won't go on to that right now, but yeah. I've been 5 days, every 5 days. All right.
Hey, Nina, how's it going? Yeah. You can unmute yourself if you want to talk.
No, I was just
There you
looking
go.
at something else, actually.
All right, cool. So
Uh,
did they send you the money back? Did they
No,
straighten it out?
that's what that was
Yeah.
what I was looking at. No,
Yeah.
not yet.
Yeah, you can send a message to JJ Stella, I guess, or whoever. Yeah.
No,
they'll-
Jake.
Oh yeah, whoever it is. Yeah. Just make sure it's not a scammer, you know. Like,
No, that one.
usually scammers ask you for like your seed phrase or to go to some weird website. The actual
Yeah.
developers will never ask you that, or never, you know, obviously. only
No,
only only beginners fall for that stuff. They're like, oh, and they try to get them with like complicated terms. Oh, decrypted mempool, click on this. What it all boils down to, give me your seed phrase so I can steal your stuff. That's it. You know,
Yeah,
so
that's what
developers-
happened to me. So
yeah, that's normal. That's crypto scammers everywhere. They you know, try to find beginners. It's not gonna be you guys because you already know what's up, and obviously you're not gonna give them your seed phrase because why would you, right? Usually the only thing they ask for, like the legit developers, is a transaction hash, like that Ether scan or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's public information. That's all transparent. So you can give that no problem to anybody, like, because that's just, you know, public information. It's just your public key, so they can see what the transaction went. See, so they can troubleshoot. Yeah, so that's okay, but nothing except that. Don't give anybody anything except that.
no, but that's what I did. I just gave them the transaction
Yeah,
hash.
that's enough. Yeah, that's plenty.
Yeah, I'm sure they. I don't know if they forgot, but yeah, they will.
You can
end
always
up-
remind them. You could always make their life difficult in that Discord chat. You know, that's why I gave the link. Because the
Yeah.
technical support, that's on their side. I can't do that because it's not my system, right? I only
Mhm.
educate people how to use it. And then if they run into technical issues, they should raise it in their Discord in the support. That's what they're there for. That's, you know, that's their job. So yeah. And I'm sure they'll straighten it out. You know, the team was pretty good with that.
Yeah, I have. Well, I guess I have some questions.
Yeah.
Difference between Binance and Coinbase, is it big? Like the fees?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's huge. I think I gotta look up the fees, but I think it's like 1% and 3%. Like Binance, I think charges 1%, and I think Coinbase charges 3%. Yeah, but you know, so if you know how to use it, how to use Binance, you should. It's just easier, but you don't. So yeah, until I
No,
make
not
those
yet.
lessons, you know, like, and that's not gonna be for a while because that's like I was saying earlier, that's a whole different course, basically, you know, addition, because then I have to take out all the bridging stuff. Because when you use Binance, you don't need a bridge. You can just send Glimmer right away, straight to your MetaMask. So, you know, which is great, but
Yeah, I think it sounds so easy. It sounds easier. So
well, what do you mean? Easy in terms of Binance?
yeah,
Well, yeah, it's, you know, it's not hard, but you know, you still need to be walked through it, right? So yeah.
So
If
I
you want to,
wait.
if you want to try to learn it yourself, you could go to YouTube and type in sending crypto from Binance to MetaMask. Yeah, Search for that, and there's a bunch of videos of people like with walkthroughs on how to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
So and they show you like the screen cap. See, I can't do that because I can't access Binance. So that you know that would make it a bit difficult for me to make those lessons. Yeah, I'd have to probably leave the country or something, go to Mexico and make it there. You know, which is
Holiday.
obviously yeah holiday, but that's not happening for a while because I need to finish this launch and support you guys while you're going through it. So that's the next version where I'm gonna split the course into two versions, like US Canada version and the rest of the world version. Yeah. And probably charge different prices for both, right? So yeah.
The initial, I don't know, because I did the course, like the half of it. But when buying the crypto or the money, like in the first place, you lose quite a lot. Is
3%.
that it's a percent, no?
3%, yeah.
Just
That's the
3.
fee. 3, yeah.
Okay. No, because like I bought 100 euros and then it was like 80 USDC, but I guess there's of course a difference between dollar and euros.
I
And
guess maybe they charge more in are you in UK or where are you?
I'm in Spain.
Spain. Damn,
Yeah.
maybe it's like Coinbase in Spain charges like crazy fees. I don't know.
I
It
have
could
to
be.
check it again
Yeah,
because
you
I
have to
was
check.
just to get back this 40 euros that I just lost was like,
20%, that sounds a bit high. That doesn't
that's
sound
what I
right.
thought. It was kind of scary to me. There was like,
Yeah.
I lost quite
You
a
get
bit.
only 80 USDC for 100 euros. Jeez, what the hell? Yeah,
Yeah.
in US it's 3%. I know this. Like I've checked. No, nobody's charging 20%
That's
here.
totally fine, but that was
Yeah, it should be 3. Yeah,
Okay.
if it's not,
Maybe
you can send them an email, send Coinbase an email or call them and be like, what's going on? Why are you guys charging me 20%? You know, they do have support.
no, but I have to check also euro and dollar. I don't know the
Yeah,
maybe
I don't
goes up.
know what's the deal with that. Maybe euro fell so hard against the dollar that it comes out to that, right? That could
I
be.
don't think so, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, actually, let me see. Coinbase, Spain, fees. Let's see. Coinbase supports. Let's see. Yeah.
What?
They don't. Nah, they don't list it. Damn it. I thought it was a standard thing across the world. But some Coinbase fee updates.
Because if
Oh,
I
that's
put like
trading fees.
and lose 200, I wouldn't be too happy, to be honest.
No. Well, then you can try Binance. I
Binance.
mean,
That's why I'm thinking like there was something.
you can use
Not
any exchange as long as it's secure and reputable to get
No,
in and out.
Binance is fine.
Yeah, Binance is fine. Yeah.
Another thing, like to get the money back out, obviously it's not USDC, it's euros. So
No,
is
no,
there
it's USDC, and then you send USDC to like Coinbase or Binance, and then
Yeah.
you exchange it into dollars or euros or whatever, and then you
Okay.
send that to your bank account. Yeah.
Okay, so
So
I
it's
have to
kind-
make that.
Yeah, so it's kind of like when you go in, it's the same process, only in reverse. Same exact
But-
thing.
Yeah, but I could just simply buy, my credit card, just enter it for some reason into Coinbase. So
Yeah.
I just have to click as if I'm buying, I don't know,
Yeah.
something on Amazon. I just click like, oh, I
Yeah,
want
yeah.
to buy this,
Same
that's
thing.
it.
Oh,
So-
well, actually, that's why probably you're getting such high fees because it's probably credit card charging you fees.
That
Exactly.
could be, I'm not
Yeah,
so sure.
No, that's probably what it is. Yeah, when you buy with a credit
It
card,
just entered. I don't know how to change that anymore.
well, you can add your bank account instead. Don't add
Okay.
your credit card, add your bank account. And you can
Yeah,
also wire money in, right? Yeah, I think that there we go. That's the issue. You're buying with credit card. And
Fees.
that means fees, more fees, not just Coinbase fees, like credit card fees. Yeah.
Normally not. Like if I buy normally with credit card, doesn't make any difference.
Well, I'm just telling you, you could try to add the bank account
Yeah,
to
I
your,
tried.
Coinbase and try to get money in like that. And then you can, yeah, go ahead.
Nina's not talking about the network fee because like even in the on-ramp video, you're
No,
50.
she's talking about Coinbase fee. I get it. Yeah.
No,
Like-
because like in the on-ramp video, your $50 goes to like $31 when you're
Oh,
sending.
like
Yeah.
a gas fee? Yeah.
Yeah.
How much is that? That's normal.
Well, yeah, like the gas fee, you'll see when you're sending money out from Coinbase to your MetaMask. I mean, to your USDC and that money. They will tell you what the network fee is, like the gas fee. You know, like
And it's a percentage that never
no,
change.
no. The gas fee is dynamic. It's based on the supply and demand of gas on Ethereum network. That
So I
doesn't
had to
that,
kind
that
of
doesn't go to
ask.
Coinbase. Yeah, that doesn't go to Coinbase. Coinbase
Okay.
is not charging you that. They don't get a penny of that.
Yeah,
That
I don't
goes-
know what. That's
Yeah.
why I'm saying like I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
what I'm talking about, but
Yeah,
that one.
no, it's fine, it's fine. Yeah, it basically there's two fees, right? One, Coinbase charges their commission to buy USDC, right? That's one fee. Then when you're sending that USDC out from Coinbase to MetaMask, they charge you a gas fee, which is not their fee. That's the Ethereum fee. Yeah, and that could be like anything. That could be $2. That could be $20. You know,
Mhm.
like yeah, I used to like nowadays though gas is cheap. So you're lucky. You guys are lucky. You know? Yeah,
don't
trust me. Trust me. I used to pay, if you see in that video, you can see how much I paid. I paid like $30 gas fee on the
Mhm.
transaction. Nowadays, the gas fees are like $2-3. Okay.
I paid 20 in that case, I guess. So
Yeah, well, that's a lot, man. You probably,
maybe that was just a bad moment. I don't know. That's
yeah,
why
yeah,
I'm
it could be. What you could do is if you see a high fee like that estimated, just click
Yeah.
on cancel and try like in the evening or something or the next day. Because
yeah,
usually,
honestly, yeah.
yeah, because now
But
I
there-
understand that. Yeah, that's so it's not Coinbase fee that you're talking about. You're talking about it was high gas fees, which
Yeah,
is
and
a
the
separate
gas
thing.
fee is also percentage.
No, it's an amount. It's not a percentage. It
Ah,
doesn't-
okay. So
It
if
doesn't.
I
It doesn't matter what the amount is. Yeah.
that's the one that I'm asking because if
Yeah.
I like if I put like 4 times 100 euros doesn't make sense. Better I put 500 euros once
Yeah.
and not little amounts
Yeah,
every.
they charge a gas fee basically for any amount.
Okay,
yeah.
that's
So
the one.
if you're transferring $100, it's the same gas fee. If you're transferring for like $100,000, it's still the same gas fee. It doesn't matter. It's fixed.
So but for me it makes more
Yeah.
sense to save some money on
Oh
my
yeah,
account
of course,
before
yeah.
I put again because I'm not.
And try different times as well.
Yeah.
Like because it sometimes you pay $2, sometimes you pay $10. It depends. Like the gas price fluctuates. It's a supply and demand situation basically. When there's a huge demand for gas, it goes up, it spikes up. When it's quiet and nothing's going on, you can pay like $2-3. Yeah.
Hey, but then when's your next meetup? When's the next meeting like this?
Saturday. I'm just gonna do them every week. Yeah.
It's every
week.
Saturday?
Yeah, just every Saturday, and that's it. And we'll just keep it rolling. And plus, there's a Telegram chat. I don't know if you're in it, so you can ask questions there all the time.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, did you get an email from me about the Zoom?
Right.
In that email, I put the link to Telegram chat. If you look at it
Okay.
again, yeah.
Okay. No, I got it.
So go in there, and that's like support all the time. Not just once a week. This is
Right.
more like a question and answer type of deal. So I can gather
Okay.
feedback, see how you guys are doing, and like common issues. Like
Right.
with the plate thing, with gas, there's some things. But once it's all one-time things. Once you figure those out,
Yeah.
you're rolling. That's it.
Yeah, I'm busy I'm performing Saturdays a lot. I just got off. It just happened. I got off this
Yeah.
week.
Well, I'll have a recording anyway for everybody who
Right.
can't make it, so it's fine. Because I know people are in different time zones, so I get that. It's not like the webinar. Webinar is a little different. This is more like support, so I want everybody to have access to this.
Yeah.
Maybe later I can have them send in questions. The people that can't make it, Yeah, I should have thought of that, but first time doing it, so it's okay. We'll get better next time.
Actually, I wanna hit this computer store before they close at 2:00 today. So it's
Yeah.
right around the corner. I'm excited. And I want to go get it and
Yeah,
come
man.
home and get started. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna see y'all later and thank you.
Man.
Good
Good luck.
info, man. Appreciate it.
Get to making
All
that
right,
money.
John, peace, man.
That's what it's all about.
All right now.
Later. Yeah, yeah, so try to time the gas fees, kinda. And then don't like I advise small amounts because it's less risk, right? But the downside of that is that you have to pay the same fee. It's fixed,
Yeah.
right? Well, not fixed, but you know what I mean. Like it's fluctuating, but it
And
doesn't
I
matter
don't-
what the amount is. You can transfer any amount, and the fee will still be the same. So it makes
I
sense to
rather
transfer
have-
more. But
Yeah.
this at the same time, people who are just learning, if they make a mistake and it's a small amount, that's much better, as you found out on StellaSwap. Yeah, with $30 versus like $30,000, it's a whole different ball game, right? You
Yeah,
don't-
I'm sure I will get that one back.
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
still.
They will send it back. Come on.
Yeah, they will
Like,
send it
it's,
back. No,
yeah,
I don't
they'll,
think.
they'll straighten it out.
Yeah, but for me, I mean, I don't have that much money and I don't earn that much money, so I'd rather lend some from my mom and pay her in the months and not like every month just put like 100 euros. That doesn't make any sense.
No, just wait until.
I'm losing 20 euros for 100. That's not.
Yeah.
Oh,
But that's not Coinbase though. That's gas fees, unfortunately. It's Ethereum.
yeah, okay.
See now, if you use Binance, those gas fees are super cheap because you'd be sending Glimmer directly to MetaMask, so you're gonna use Moonbeam. So those fees are really cheap, and you don't need to use the bridge. So yeah. So
I don't
that's
have that anymore. That just cuts out completely these gas fees from Ethereum.
what do you mean? Oh
I
yeah,
mean-
yeah. If you use Binance, yeah, you're not because Binance, Coinbase
Then-
is only connected through Ethereum. That's the problem. That's why you need to use the bridge and all of that. But
Yeah, I
Binance goes straight
like
to Moonbeam. See,
Okay,
unfortunately,
so I will look into it because it makes a lot of sense.
yeah. That just look it up like I told you on YouTube. Just type it in. I will have those lessons eventually in my course, like same way I have Coinbase. It's not a problem. It's just the problem is I have to somehow get access to Binance. I have to like leave, and then they can see through the VPN also. I tried because I've been using for like a VPN, through a VPN for a year here in New York, and it was working. And then somehow they figured it out and they just blocked me. And that's it. They're like, get your money out. We're giving you 1 week. Get your money off our exchange. If you don't, your money is gone. I'm like, all right, calm down. I took my money out. Yeah, like they weren't joking around because I think SEC was on them, like stop providing service to US customers. Otherwise, we're gonna revoke Binance.us license. And Binance.us is a horrible exchange, like the worst ever.
Okay.
Because trust me, I've tried that route. I tried to do Binance US, like no. They just freeze your funds. They charge you crazy fees, like even crazier than the ones you had. Like like they charge like $30 for withdrawal. I'm like, what? I'm not paying you $30 to withdraw, and then and gas fees on top of that. I'm like, what? Hell
You
no.
want to make money, not lose money. No?
Yeah. Like for
Yeah.
example, the way I have it, my Coinbase is I pay them $30 a month, and I have no fees, like no trading fees
Oh, okay.
at all, right? And they give me 24/7 phone support and $1 million insurance. But that's a beta program that they invited me to. So I couldn't put that in the course for obvious reasons, because it's not like available to anybody. It's just available to me and a couple of my friends, and they pick on, randomly, just like, oh, this guy seems to know what he's doing. Well, let's offer him this thing. I was like, hell yeah, I'll pay $30. That's like a couple of transactions and that's it. The monthly cost is done, right? And then just a couple of bucks like for Ethereum fees, and that's it. So I'm good. Yeah, so I'm satisfied with Coinbase. Unfortunately, apparently overseas, it's a bit more difficult, but that's where Binance shines. And like, obviously, that's a way better choice for you guys than Coinbase because, there's no bridging fees, low gas fees because you can withdraw straight to Moonbeam. And the cost, I think, is like 1 Glimmer or something, 50 cents. That's it. So it's ridiculously cheap. Yeah. So yeah. Just go on YouTube and it's there for sure. And if anything, Andre in the Telegram chat, he's already done it. So you can ask him for advice. Yeah. Because I actually walked him through doing it. But he's a more advanced user. He's running virtual machines and doing, so he's like a power user. He's not, a beginner, right? He's beginner in this, but he's not a beginner in, computer stuff.
Okay.
So for him it was easy. I just send him like a couple of links to YouTube videos. Actually, I think I can forward you. I'll forward you that link to your Telegram once we're done with this, so you can check it out as well. It's not super difficult. Like those videos do walk you through doing it. Yeah. So whoever wants to try Binance, to master Binance, Like, and then you can just do it with a small amounts. It doesn't matter. You can just, do it until it
Yeah.
works. Like,
Yeah.
take like 20, whatever, the bucks and just try to, send it to your MetaMask. That's it, as Glimmer.
Yeah. As
Yeah,
Glimmer. Okay.
But you do need to understand how to exchange it into Glimmer and like, yeah, it's, YouTube is your friend. It's all there.
I love YouTube.
Yeah. There's a bunch of people that putting out free content, but no like module 4 is not on YouTube in my course. Like nobody's putting out that yet. And if they do, good for them, let them give it away for free. Doesn't matter. I provide a different service. I provide a step-by-step kind of white glove service with with support, which is something
Yeah,
YouTube
and,
doesn't do. You're on your own
no,
there.
because in YouTube, if you do not even know what you're searching for, like me,
Exactly. Yeah.
you don't have a start. Now I have a start. I can build on everything that you told us.
Oh
But
yeah. Now you know what to
have
search
nothing
for.
to start with. No. It's
Yeah.
like I never heard any term before. Now
Yeah.
I can build on all the knowledge. Now it's
Yeah.
easier.
Now, yeah, of course. Now you can look and get free information. That's how I learned. I also learned from YouTube. I would, go on
Yeah,
YouTube, punch it in, and I would follow what they do in the video. That's it. Like it's easy.
you put like 2 channels, like the whiteboard crypto and the other one. And
Yeah.
I watched a lot
Kinematics.
more, of them because they're really good, the videos.
Yeah. Those are the
Just-
2 best channels on YouTube for crypto, in my opinion. They're really detailed, but they're not walkthrough channels. They're more
No.
like theory channels.
But that's really important because I
Yeah.
like to know what I'm doing,
Yeah,
not
yeah,
that
of
I
course.
just do something.
Yeah.
I like.
Yeah, that's why I didn't put much theory in my course, because you can get all of that and more on YouTube for free. So why would I
Yeah.
waste people's time with stuff they
Not
can get for
everyone wants
free?
that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're like, come on, guy, get to the point. I don't want to know all this theory. Just tell me, how do I make money? How do I make money? I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, let's get to the good stuff. I couldn't get to the good stuff right away though.
No,
because-
and then if you want to build a
Yeah,
lot of
setup.
knowledge, it would be a curse of like hours and hours and hours.
Yeah, who wants to do
Yeah.
that? Ain't
Well,
nobody got
but-
time for that. Yeah, but most people don't want to do all that. And the ones
No,
that
I'm-
do it, that's okay. That's what YouTube is for. Just go on YouTube, hours and hours and hours of like knowledge there for free.
And I
Right.
started the book. I like it, the Bitcoin one.
Yeah, the Bitcoin standard.
Yeah, I just started it, but I like it,
Yeah.
so I probably will read all of it.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, the way he writes is, I like it. Very engaging. And you see the first
Mhm.
60% of the book is not even about Bitcoin. That's the funny part. It's about the banking system, like the fiat.
It's totally
banking.
interesting. I never ever looked into that.
Yeah, well,
I
most people
was-
don't.
No, I was always like so focused on the food part, but now I, got that.
You
We
gotta
know
have
how
both.
that.
You got to tune up your health first. Once you get your health up and running and it's, running on automatic, then you get to the money part because,
Not running, but I at least know what to do.
yeah,
So
as long
I don't
as
have-
as long as your health is good, now you can worry about wealth. All right, nobody's saying, if I were to buy USDC from another source than Coinbase, how sure can one be that it's USDC.WH? One of them says we only support the ERC20 version. Well, the way it works is that there's only one USDC on Ethereum. So there's no different USDC types on Ethereum. It's only one, the official USDC. So basically, and then you have to take that official USDC and you have to bridge it over to Moonbeam through the wormhole bridge. And when you do that, it automatically converts the USDC to USDC.wormhole. That's it. So that's the answer. Yeah. So don't worry. If you buy USDC on Ethereum, you're getting the right USDC. Plus, you can also always look up like the contract on the transaction hash. And if you see like there's like 20 billion of these USDCs, then that's probably the right one. Yeah. If you see only 2 people holding that type of coin, that means it's probably a scam USDC. Yeah. So that's to answer Newbie's question. All right. Anybody else? All right. So you can just buy this somewhere. Yeah, you can buy USDC. Well, hopefully on a reputable exchange like Coinbase or Binance. There are a bunch of different on ramps and off ramps. Just make sure they don't scam you, right? 'Cause there are plenty of those out there. Plenty of scammers trying to take your hard-earned cash.
Yo, Vadim.
Up.
So every Saturday, you're basically gonna have these meetings, but didn't you say there's gonna be like the whole group was gonna like go through it or something, or there was gonna be like,
No,
no?
it's self-paced. I mean,
Yeah,
not everybody is in a different place in the course. How would that even work, you know?
no, I must have misheard that. You must have been talking about every Saturday. then,
No,
right?
no, I just meant like the live Q&As like this. So anybody who's going through
Okay.
it, you know, no matter what the place, you know, where you are in the course, it doesn't matter, right? You can ask any questions. And plus, I'll have the replay. So even if you're going through the course later, right, you didn't get to those like kinds of questions, you can look at the replay and, you know, the questions are there, right? And the answers. Yeah, so that's what I mean. And plus, there's a Telegram group, which is on all the time, right? So you can ask questions there on top of that. So, you know, I think between the Telegram chat and this live Q&As, we pretty much cover all of it.
Well, it's good that you're recording it because there's like tons of stuff in here that like
Yeah,
are like everything. Like I figured out everything that we basically talked about today on my own, but they were
Yeah.
like sort of the things that were like changing. Like they're like a lot of people are asking questions about the like the bridging and like the different like wormhole and stuff like that. So
yeah,
like it's good that we have these.
yeah. Well, I mean, it's pretty simple because if you buy USDC on Ethereum, there's only one USDC, right? And then if you go by bridging instructions in the course, you automatically bridge your USDC to the right one because there's no choice, literally. Like
No,
wormhole bridge, it's
there's
just
no choice, but like
yeah.
the course basically said like .mad, and then the other one, and then like I was looking at wormhole and I was like okay, and like
Yeah.
it's very simple once you get it, but like just because of the differences between the course and the changes they're
Yeah,
making,
yeah.
like
Well, I mean, if I'll be updating the course all the time to be current, yeah, I'll be spending all my time updating the course, right? Instead
Right.
of helping you guys. So, and doing this, I will update all of it at some point, right? I will reshoot the videos, but there's no point because mechanics are the same. It doesn't matter what the token is called. USDC.mat, USDC.wormhole, right? It's the same thing. And obviously, you know, the mat thing is gone, so they won't see any of those tokens on the site.
right, but that update you were talking about, like that's a good idea. Like if you were to have like once a month, like
Yeah,
just
yeah, that's fine.
overviewing everything, that's a good idea.
That'll probably be like a YouTube video, you know, because I am gonna start putting out some free content on the YouTube channel. I'm actually gonna buy a course for that from this Amanda Norwick, I think. She's like a 15-year veteran YouTuber. But that's my weakest part, right? Like the public speaking and the YouTube video production. That's where I'm the weakest. So I'm gonna shore that up with with her course. Like she walks you through the whole thing, how to place cameras, lighting, angles, how to speak, how to, you know, like all these little tricks. Why would I want to learn that my own? I'll just pay her $400. See, so I buy courses too. I'm not, you know, I don't just sell courses. I buy courses all the time. I bought tens of thousands of dollars worth of courses, probably more. Yeah, to learn how to do this. So yeah, this is the best way to learn nowadays, right? Online courses. You can buy just what you need instead of like going to school and learning useless crap. You know? And then paying a bunch of money. Here you can pay the money directly to the creator, to the person that has the expertise, right? And you get exactly what you want. Like me, bam, I'm gonna pay her money and I'm gonna learn how to do cool YouTube videos. Great, right? And I'll use that right away to practice. Because, you know, theory is one thing, practice is another thing. Kind of like this course. People get my theory, but then when they start practicing, that's when the skill set kind of solidifies, right? That's when they understand how to do it on a deep level. And then it doesn't matter what the tokens are, right? Mechanics are the same. Doesn't matter. Yeah. And they can research the projects on their own. That's easy to do. Just go to YouTube, you know, type in the coin name, for example, and you get a bunch of videos of people talking about that project and that coin, right? That's not a problem. There's plenty of that. Or like just Google it. Like Google USDC, Google Bitcoin, BTC, ETH, whatever, right? Get a bunch of videos, bunch of pages. What was the point of me putting that in my course? That's like copy paste for me. I don't want to do that. Right?
Right.
I'd rather just provide original content and, you know, structured content, which is why I took a course. I'm making courses. Cost me another 2.5 grand. So, you know, like not just like, oh, I'm just gonna, you know, like just do it, you know, just improvise. No, like sometimes improvisation is not great. Sometimes you want to get that experience, right? Buy that experience. That's the way I look at it. You buy the experience. Like somebody was learning this 15 years and you just pay like a couple $100 and you get it within a week, right? So that's great. That's almost like that Matrix stuff, remember? It's like, I know Kung Fu, like he has like a download in his brain. Yeah, that's probably gonna be the future. The online courses are gonna be just delivered like to your brain through like a implant plugin or something like that, like a Neuralink. Yeah, that'd be cool. You imagine I could just package my knowledge and just sell that directly to the person? Like no need to, you know, 10 minutes and you know everything that I know. Now that would be valuable, right? Like
Yeah,
everything.
they had that in the Fifth Element too, I think. Like she just learns like 100 languages in like
Yeah.
5 seconds or something. It's like
Just downloads things, right? I mean, yeah, but we're a long way away from that. I tell you this, like, so yeah, so the course thing is gonna be, you know, the Matrix style for now, until that tech arrives. I mean, Musk is working on it apparently. Yeah, the Neuralink thing, but I don't know if I trust them to put anything in my brain and in my spinal cord and all
yeah.
that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. That's a hard pass for me. Like shit, I don't even want them to inject anything into me, you know. And you're talking about something that's a zillion times more invasive, right? Like going into your brain with the chip. Yeah, I don't think so. How do I know they won't just press a button and I'm gonna end up in virtual reality that they created, right? How would I even know the difference? You just like, and then your body's walking around on autopilot. Nah, pass on that. Oh man. The Binance thing seems to be the most popular request. I'm thinking how to do that. What's the easy way to do that? Because you can't do it either, right? In Canada.
No,
Yeah,
I posted in the chat. There's other provinces, all the other provinces except for mine, like you can use Binance. And
yeah?
I read a post that was saying in 2024 they're supposed to return to Ontario,
Oh,
but
okay.
like I'm gonna be taking a course in the spring that's basically on like she basically calls it like global citizen. So like this lady has like multiple passports, multiple like citizenships,
That's cool.
and like that's what I want to learn because I'm up here in Canada and they're not, you know, they're
Yeah,
getting weird.
but it's still geolocated. Because I had my Binance, it wasn't on my name, you know, and they still blocked me.
No,
Yeah.
but yeah, I can move to another province.
Yeah,
and
yeah. So yeah, you're
use
good.
Binance.
See, for me, I would have to move to another country to use Binance. That's the problem. It's not another state. Like another state, easy. You know, even if you go to another state that can use like Kraken, right? They have Glimmer, but you still can't buy it if you're a US or Canadian citizen. Yeah. How crazy is that, man? Those bastards.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my friend Dima, he lives in New Jersey, which he can use Kraken, right? And Kraken does have Glimmer. So, you know, if you when you tried, it was like, nope, you're a US citizen. You're not allowed to buy any cool tokens. You can just buy ETH and Bitcoin and send it over the Ethereum network or Bitcoin network. It's like, yeah,
Right.
great. Might as well use Coinbase then. Like, what's the difference? Right? The whole point was this. Yeah, but Kraken is legit, man. Did you see what they said after the FTX thing? They're releasing their proof of like reserves, basically. They're showing that they have the money. Like all these exchanges now, they're trying to restore consumer confidence after, you know, this SBF guy just completely nuked like everything with his
Well, yeah,
girlfriend.
I'm glad I got my stuff off of the Toronto exchange that I was
Yeah.
like I like them, but I'm not gonna keep my stuff on them.
Nah, never keep your stuff on a centralized exchange. I don't care how good they are. That's not the point. You want to control it yourself. Like, you know, you want to be your own bank, and that's it. That's why whenever I'm on exchange, like I'm literally just there long enough to exchange my fiat into crypto, vice versa, and run. That's it. Like as soon as I'm done, I'm like, oh, withdraw. Like I'm not keeping anything there. Yeah, because you know, like one moment they're great, like look at FTX, man. You know, like he was meeting up with the SEC. You know, the guy from Mr. Wonderful from Shark Tank was like a big investor, a shareholder. I mean, the guy was super legit. And then it turns out they use some kind of dog and pony show auditing firm that only has office in the metaverse. He was loaning his girlfriend in Alameda research like $8 billion of customers' funds to trade with. Like what? Like who does that? You know, unbelievable, man. Like these people, like if it was my business, if I ran FTX, I wouldn't do any of that stuff. I would just keep the customers' funds in place and I would just, you know, get trading fees. That's it. Like, it's the simplest business model in the world. Like, why would you, you know, deviate from that, right? Like, that's it. But this guy was greedy, I guess, you know, being worth $16 billion wasn't, you know, enough for him. He got to do some trading, right? With his little girlfriend over there. Yeah. Who was actually like, yeah, there's a little conspiracy theory there. Well, not theory, it's a fact. So this, the CEO of Alameda Research was SBF's Sam Bankman-Fried's girlfriend, right? And she's the daughter of the MIT's like dean of economics. And that guy is personally friends with Gary Gensler at SEC. How interesting. And then FTX got all their licenses real quick and easy. I wonder why, you know? So yeah, and then this guy SBF, while he was scamming customers, he was basically pushing for regulation on DeFi. On top of that, like the irony, the biggest scammer is pushing for regulations on DeFi, which is transparent and everybody controls their own funds, right? So they try to regulate us while scamming their own customers. Yeah, you know, and then doing backroom deals with his girlfriend's you know, acquaintance, Mr. Gary Gensler, while that guy is going after Kim Kardashian, you know, because she pimped some kind of like ICO back in the day. It's hilarious, man. I'm telling you. Yeah. That's why I tell, but our students got nothing to be afraid of. They're controlling their own keys. They're on StellaSwap. You know, they're going through Coinbase as just a pass through. And Coinbase is solid, like I said. You know, I actually watched the Coin documentary. Brian Armstrong made it, you know, to be more transparent. Cool guy. You know, they started out as a wallet and then they added the Bitcoin purchasing option when nobody wanted to use the wallet. Like, yeah, it was interesting. They're like, oh, nobody wants our wallet because people are like, yeah, what am I supposed to do with this wallet? Where am I supposed to get the Bitcoin, you know, to put in the wallet? They're like, oh, okay, so you want to buy Bitcoin? They're like, yeah, guy, what do you think I'm here for? To look at your pretty wallet? Like, so they put a buy button in and bam, right away, people are like, all right, let's party. Yeah, that was a cool story, man. Yeah, I saw him pitching in the beginning. He was all like uncomfortable, but now he's a real pro. This Brian guy. Yeah. So anyway, so how's everything else with the course? Like it's pretty clear, all this stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's good.
Yeah.
Very
But,
simple.
I mean, I try to keep it as simple as possible. I mean, you know, so that anybody could like learn the mechanics easily and quickly. So, I mean, yeah, except for the Binance thing. Yeah, I gotta get on that eventually, you know, make it easier for the lucky ones who can use it. Yeah, Binance. Yeah, I like their interface. But that Coinbase actually has a better interface for beginners. It's easier to use for sure. Because, you know, Binance is a little cluttered. You know, they have all these like spot wallets and credit wallets, and, you know, you have to actually trade to exchange things. It's not like easy exchange. Yeah, that's not the reason why I chose Coinbase. Their interface is better. It's simpler, easier to use for beginners. Yeah, and Binance is more like, you know, for traders and yeah, stuff like that. Anyway, all right. So I guess I'm gonna do another 15-20 minutes. Okay, look at, I think a 2-hour is enough because I think everybody's already questioned out. Anybody else have any questions? I guess next time I'll ask people to submit questions for the Q&A session if they can't make it live, and then I can read it off. They could just write it in the Telegram chat. Then I could just open Telegram on my PC and just read them and answer them during this Q&A sessions. Yeah, should have thought of that, but you know, can't think of everything in advance.
No, that's a good idea. And yeah, but I think that like, because they're gonna keep changing things, so that monthly recap thing, like those are both
Yeah.
Those will like
okay.
tie everything together.
I'll keep everybody up to date, you know, there's gonna be the Telegram, there's gonna be the Q&As. I mean, we might close the Telegram eventually. I'm not sure yet if we're gonna keep it open past the, you know, like the month or whatever that people are going through the course. We'll see. I might just keep it open, just, you know, people can hang out, talk to each other, keep asking questions. Yeah. So we'll see. Take it as we go, you know. Not sure yet.
Oh, and when are you doing the like the wider release for like?
No idea, man. I still gotta, you know, one step at a time. Yeah, I gotta, that's why I'm closing, you know, the core sales today. It's like, that's it. Once it's closed, then that's the pilot edition. That's the first launch. Everybody goes through it. I get all the feedback, you know, get some testimonials from you guys, obviously, you know, because I got a few, but you know, it's just like Carlo, Reese, and Kyrie, you know, like I want to get testimonials from, you know, like real students that are going through it right now, you know, the pilot students.
Well, yeah, I'm going into my last semester of school, so like I'm getting a bunch of grants and stuff. So I was just gonna shove it into the farms because I don't need it for school. So I was just gonna shove it into the
Yeah,
farms and
why
then
not make some money with it? Get some
yeah,
income, you know.
because like there was a lot of people in the first call that were like talking about like well, a couple people that were like they were in school or whatever, and like I'm trying to graduate like debt free and like
Yeah,
have a whole bunch of, you know.
I mean,
So-
I wish I knew all this stuff before, man. Like, I probably wouldn't have even gone to school because you could learn most of it through books and stuff. Let me answer a question. So
Right.
nobody's asking, buying USDC on Bittrex and sending it to MetaMask wallet, is that an okay option? Yeah, that's fine. Just make sure it's you know, USDC on Ethereum. Yeah, and when you buy, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, Bittrex is pretty good. I've used them before they shut down the access to US customers, so I had to kind of skedaddle out of there as well. They kicked me out from everywhere. Now on Coinbase, which is fine. I like Coinbase. You're welcome, Ian. Have a good day. A great weekend. Yeah, Bittrex is fine. Yeah, they're pretty solid, you know, exchange. Like I got no issues with them. I mean, the US people kind of clamped down on them and made them kick out all the US customers, which is, I get it, you know. US is the world police. They don't want, you know, us to have access to all kinds of cool tokens, and they don't want to make things easy for us, put it this way. They want to keep us in their little ecosystem, fenced off. But once you get out from Coinbase and you're in, you know, in DeFi, that's it. There's no limits there, no laws. It's just, you know, wild, wild west of DeFi. All nice and free and easy. You control everything, but you do have to jump through some hoops, right? To go through like on and off ramps, unfortunately. Yeah, these things are getting better though. You know, eventually US people will have easy on ramps. Like this, a guy from StellaSwap sent me this on and off ramp thing called Cato.finance, I think, or something. Cato.money. Yeah, so I might put that in the chat, but it's limited. So you can only do like 1,000 a day or something, right? It's kind of like a PayPal type of thing, which is why I didn't put it, you know, to people, because if somebody wants to put more, right, that's an issue. So, you know, that'd probably be like a free module coming later to the course. Cato.finance. Like I'll try it out, I'll screen cap it, and I'll put it out, you know, for free to the existing students, you know. So yeah.
Nadeem, two final quick questions.
Yeah.
The affiliate, is that a program for the mucus free community when you release it to a wider?
Yeah,
like-
so I'm not doing the affiliate thing yet. What I'll be doing is I'll be opening affiliate program only to the students of Next Level DeFi, because you know I think so whoever wants to sell it, I think he'll do a better job if he goes through the course,
Right.
knows how to use the farms, how to use StellaSwap, and understands the value, right? Then it's easier for them to sell it to their friends, to whoever, right? Yeah. And yeah, so that's I'm gonna be releasing that to you guys eventually, once we're done with this course, once I fix things up, you know, once I do like a wider release. So yeah, I'll just shoot an email. Yeah, and there'll probably be like a 20 to 25% commission on the course, which is pretty decent. but the price tag probably will not be $600 for sure. Like that's like the pilot pricing. It's a $600 price. You know, once it won't be a pilot, it'll be like $800, probably even 1,000. And I'll probably give people like a 20% off coupon code personalized that they can use. So to bump it down to 800. And that's not the way to keep track of who sold what, right? Because sometimes this, like I ran into an issue where the affiliate sales don't get counted towards the affiliate. It's a bug in Kartra, you know, it happens. But if you use your own code, then 100% I will know that you sold it, right? And I'll just send you the money manually. Like, for example, you know, there'll be like a code Brady, right? Coupon code Brady, and they have to type it in to get 20% off, right?
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, and I'll do like a, you know, 50% off sale. So it'll be like a, you know, from 2,000 down to $1,000 for 2 weeks only, right? But with your code, that's another 20% off. So it's 800. And then out of that, I'll give you 25% commission, which will be 1/4, right? $200. Just to keep, you know, numbers easy. So for every sale, you make $200, which is, you know, pretty solid, I would say, to make 20%. Yeah, and I'll do probably a second level commission as well. So whoever you sell to, if they sign up like under you and they sell the course, they'll get like, you'll get like a 5% commission from whatever they sell, right? And that basically gives you incentive to train these people, right? To help them out, to show them how to use the course, how to like set up the affiliates. It's like a kind of like a, not a pyramid scheme because it's a 2-level affiliate marketing. I am not doing the full-on crazy pyramid crap, you know. And I mean, it's not a pyramid scheme because it's backed by my course, which everybody knows is solid. So you're selling a solid product. You're not selling, you know, making teams. Yeah, because I used to be involved in pyramid schemes. I made money, like I sold insurance, you know, but at the end of the day, I was selling a real licensed product, right? I had a Series 6 and 6.3 licenses. So I was a licensed broker, you know, so like, it wasn't that kind of pyramid scheme where, you know, like it was a regulated, you know, licensed pyramid. Yeah.
Right. And
That's-
the other
that's good.
question is, there's somebody, one of my friends who's actually trying to come to the Wednesday, she's been trying to come to the Wednesday meetups for a while, but she's looking to enroll in the course. The deadline's like tonight, right?
Yeah. 11:59 p.m. Like that's it. And I have it set in automatic. So as soon as that timer hits, it's just gonna redirect people to StellaSwap.com. That's it. You know, so because like, yeah, you can still have the information right there, StellaSwap.com. Figure it out on your own. I'm not keeping it a secret. I'm not hiding StellaSwap from people. No, there it is right there. You know, you're welcome to, you know, go the YouTube and Google route, right? I mean, that's fine. Like this one guy was like, oh, you know, why I could get this 5 minutes. Why would I give you this kind of money? Well, some people don't want to do that, right? They want to pay money and get 100% assurance that they're doing the right thing, which is what I give, and support, right? You're not gonna be able to Google our Telegram group or get live Q&As every week or get updates. Sorry, that's only for the students. That's only for my students, you know. Yeah, so yeah, but some people, that's what they prefer, and that's okay. That's why I give 7-day money back guarantee. I don't want, you know, students that are unhappy or not satisfied with the product. Why would I want to do that, right? That's gonna just make things worse. If you keep those people by force, they're gonna, you know, start saying nasty things in Telegram and giving me like hard time. I don't want to do that. It's fine. I'd rather, you know, return the money and keep it moving, right? Help the people that want to help, that want the help, right? Yeah. So the affiliate thing should be good. Yeah. I mean, we'll get it going. Yeah. I don't want to like give out the affiliate to just random people, you know, like go to those like affiliate sites and like JVZoo and ClickBank and all that, because that's like straight up mercenary, you know, affiliates that don't care what the product is. They had never taken the course. They don't know what StellaSwap is or DeFi or anything. They just want to make money. And yeah, the course is good. It does mean you will make money for the affiliates. But at the same time, I want to set up like a viral kind of thing where people take the course, they make money with it, they like it, they see it's a good product, and then they recommend it to their friends, relatives, you know, acquaintances. I think that's a much cleaner business model, right? And then they get support on top of that because whoever sold them the course, he's an expert in the course, right? So he can help them out, which makes sense. And who is better to sell the course than somebody who's done it already? Like, you know, they already checked for themselves versus some guy on the internet. I don't know who that is. was like, yeah, I don't care what your course is. I'm gonna sell it. Even if it's crap, I'm still gonna sell it. Right? That's kind of how they do it. Yeah, that's not me. I don't sell crap. I sell quality. And I charge for it. That's my business model. You know. But I will be probably giving out some free information on YouTube, right? That's another kind of strategy where I'm gonna make some like videos on DeFi and farms, and then show it to people, and then put a link to my course in the free videos. If you want to learn more, if you want an actual walkthrough, you're gonna have to buy it. But that's not happening for a while either, because the course will not be for sale after tonight. So I can't do that either. So like, yeah, maybe in a couple of months or whatever, I'll be doing that, because I will be removing the pilot edition from this course after this pilot. Although I've been told that it's not really a pilot, it's already a full-on course. I mean, people go through it. It's not like, beta kind of thing. It's been through a few iterations. I mean, we had beta testers test the course as well. So, like Carlos, Reese, yourself, right? So you
Yeah.
kind of went through it, gave feedback, and I already incorporated that before I even launched the pilot edition, right? To the MDHS community. So technically it's not a pilot, but I call it that. Anyway, yeah. So anybody else have any questions, issues, feedback, anything?
Yeah, maybe I have the Brave browser beta version. I think it's okay, right? As well, not the normal Brave browser.
Well, I mean, I'd rather you install the actual Brave browser and make sure it's up to date, like, the latest thing. Yeah, and make sure you disable that Brave wallet. I have it in the course, but
Yeah.
yeah, like, because it causes some kinks with StellaSwap. So, it's better to disable it. Yeah. Like I tell people to use Brave because like all the other browsers like Chrome and Edge, even Firefox, they're all suspect. They all feed the information back. And Brave browser is like a crypto first browser. They actually have their own token bat. They have like built-in wallets, it's made for crypto. And I like that they have ad blockers and pop-up blockers and everything by default. It's like bam. Yeah, so you should update, yeah, to like a regular one. That'll make sense. Alright.
And
All
you
right,
meant
guys.
that, and
Yep.
you meant that Binance is good, but it's not full decentralized, so it's
No, it's
governed.
good. As good as an exchange, right? It's a good
Yeah.
exchange just to exchange your tokens and send them back to your wallet basically. But you don't want to keep things on the exchange longer than necessary. Like you don't want to do like most people do, like they just keep it there and oh, don't worry, Binance and Coinbase, they'll just keep my stuff. No, that works until it doesn't, right? And then when it doesn't, you're screwed, which I don't want for my students. I'd rather you get used right away to controlling your own keys and your own crypto. Like not your keys, not your crypto. Like no matter what they say, like I still, if they control the keys, they can show you any picture they like, right? They like which is what FTX was doing, right? Like case in point, he was showing people that they have all these funds. Meanwhile, in the background, they were using those funds to trade, right? Which they should have not been doing, but they have. Yeah, people are like, oh no, it's all there. No, it's not. It just shows you that it's all there, but it's not, right? The only way you can see, make sure it's there, is to withdraw it from the exchange, send it to your wallet, and make sure it's that balance is displayed. Now it's definitely there, 100%, and it's there, and you can take it and do whatever you want with it anytime, without telling anybody. You don't have to go to the bank, fill out forms, ask the teller, use an ATM pin code. No, you just clickety click and bam, you send it off to whoever. Yeah, because people need to get used to that decentralized, self-custody ways. It takes a little time to get used to it, but once you do, though, you're good to go, right? Then you're your own bank. You make your own money. Yeah. Self-custody is the name of the game. currently, as a lot of people are starting to realize. So yeah. But there are some people though that like it. They like, they like the convenience. They like to have the exchange handle all their stuff. But I'm not one of them. Yeah, and neither should you. Be doing that. Keep your own crypto. And loan it out for rewards to StellaSwap into their automated smart contracts, because they don't have access to it either. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Think we got some good questions answered. Good feedback. So I'm gonna post this up in Telegram and try to get on my YouTube also. The private video, which I'll share a link to. So we'll see. And I'll see you all guys in the Telegram chat. Hope you're all enjoying the course.
Thanks, Vadim.
Sounds
You're
good.
welcome.
Thank you.
And yeah, let me know if there are any questions. I'm on the Telegram chat, so you can always reach out there. If you have any issues, like technical issues, make sure to post them in the support chat and on the StellaSwap Discord. They also monitor that all the time. So between those two, you should be good to go. Yeah. All right. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And I'll see you in the chat.
Thank you.
Later.
All right, Vadim, take care.
Take care.
All right, guys.